Folded neatly in a dusty drawer, the kind of souvenir you don't want anymore. Creased and crinkled by the weight of time, searching for a reason in a nursery rhyme.
One little spark could turn it all to ash in the sudden light of a lightning flash. I'm made of fiber and of thin white ink, standing on a ledge where the spirits sink. Don't squeeze too tight or the edges might tear, floating away on a breath of chilly air. It's just a paper heart, fragile and thin, keeping the cold from the hollow within. Handle with care if you want it to last, a brittle reminder of a beautiful past. I got the calligraphy of every scar, written by the movement of a falling star.
Water would dissolve the words I've bled, leaving only blank white sheets instead.
The wind is blowing through the open gate,
tempting the fingers of an unkind fate.
but paper can be stronger than the steel,
if you believe in the way that it can feel. Ink is the blood of a writer's lonely soul, trying to make the fragmented story whole. It's just a paper heart, fragile and thin, keeping the cold from the hollow within. Handle with care if you want it to last, a brittle reminder of a beautiful past. footprints frozen in a sea of silent white. Tranquility is heavy in the middle of the night. No atmosphere to carry the sound of a cry. Just the empty hollow of an endless black sky.
I'm kicking up the powder of 1,000 falling stars, light years away from the Mercury and Mars. The gravity is gentle, a feather on the chest. Finally the traveler can find a place to rest. Weightless and wandering through the cosmic debris, searching for a shore on a crater-filled sea. Lunar dust, silver and so cold, a story of the universe that's never been told. Glittering on the surface of a lonely spinning sphere, wiping out the memory of every human fear. I've looked back at the planet, a marble of blue, thinking of the chaos that we put each other through. But up here the silence is a holy kind of thing. Listen to the vacuum in the song it doesn't sing. Fine gray velvet on the ridges of the dark, waiting for the ignition of a celestial spark. My shadow is a giant on the desolation plain, far beyond the reaching of the sorrow and the rain. The sun is just a beacon in the distance so far, guided by the vibration of a prehistoric star. Lunar dust, silver and so cold, a story of the universe that's never been told. Glittering on the surface of a lonely spinning sphere, wiping out the memory of every human fear. We're just particles of light in a vacuum of time, trying to find the rhythm and a universal rhyme. Leave no trail behind you, let the traces disappear into the vastness of the ancient frontier. Floating slow, nowhere, nowhere to go. Lunar dust, silver and so cold, a story of the universe that's never been told. Glittering on the surface of a lonely spinning sphere, wiping out the memory of every human fear. Silver powder in the air, loneliness everywhere. Lunar dust, lunar dust.
burnished by the sunshine and polished by the rain.
A lucky little token with a profile of a king. The only bit of fortune that the morning had to bring is worth a lot of nothing in the markets of the rich, but it's enough to keep a man from falling in the ditch.
I'll flip it in the air just to see which way it lands. A piece of dusty copper in my calloused, trembling hands.
Small change for a big world that's moving way too fast.
A metallic reminder of a value built to last. Just a copper penny shining in the mud, tainted by the sweat and the spirit and the blood.
It won't buy a kingdom
or a mansion on the hill,
but
it's a tiny miracle that's worth $1 still.
I carried it in my pocket through the winters and the frost. The only thing I managed to keep when I was lost.
It's turned a little green at the edges of the rim, like a fading memory that's growing dark and dim.
I'll trade it for a wish at the bottom of the well,
a secret that the water is never gonna tell,
or I keep it as a treasure
in a velvet-lined box,
stronger than the iron and the heavy-duty locks.
1 cent for your thoughts in the middle of the night, before the early arrival of the horizontal light. Just a copper penny shining in the mud, tainted by the sweat and the spirit and the blood.
It won't buy a kingdom
or a mansion on the hill, but it's a tiny miracle that's worth $1 still.
Keep your diamonds
and your bars of solid gold.
I'll take the humble stories
that the copper has to hold.
It's been through 1,000 pockets
and 1,000,000 different hands. A traveler of the alleys and the wide open lands. Heads up, tails down, the luck of the town. Just a copper penny shining in the mud, shining in the mud, tainted by the sweat, tainted by the sweat and the spirit and the blood.
It won't buy a kingdom
or a mansion on the hill, but it's a tiny miracle that's worth $1 still. Keep it in your shoe,
lucky
through and through,
copper
penny. Voices bouncing off the brick in the cold steel, telling us exactly how the lonely people feel. A shout in the alleyway becomes a distant hum, waiting for the answers that never seem to come.
I sang a song to the ghost of the boulevard,
finding that the concrete is unforgivingly hard.
My melody returned with a hollow metallic ring,
like a broken bird that has forgotten how to sing.
The vibration lingers
in the tunnels of the night,
long after the fading
of the last electric light. It's an urban echo, repeating every name, in a city where the players and the rules remain the same. A ghost in the frequency, a ripple in the air, searching for a witness who is no longer there.
I heard my guitar weeping from a rooftop far away,
an imitation of the things I didn't mean to say.
The sound waves are traveling through the smog and the rain,
mapping out the borders of the pleasure and the pain.
The sirens are a choir in the distance so deep, waking up the memories that were meant to stay asleep. I'm whispering a secret to the shadow on the wall,
watching it reverberate through the empty hall.
A sonic signature written on the wind,
the ending of the story where the silence should begin. It's an urban echo, repeating every name, in a city where the players and the rules remain the same. A ghost in the frequency, a ripple in the air, searching for a witness who is no longer there. Again.
The cycle of the city
is a wheel of wear and wind.
It's a mirror made of sound,
a glass of pure vibration,
the haunting of a lonely and a weary-eyed nation.
Where did the time go? It's an urban echo, oh, repeating every name, in a city where the players and the rules remain the same. A ghost in the frequency, a ripple in the air, searching for a witness who is no there.
Bouncing back to you, echo through the blue.
Listen, listen. the spider's silver lace. The sun is just a ghost with a pale and hidden face.
I'm walking through the vapors of a dream that wouldn't end,
looking for the silhouette of a long-lost friend.
The hills are wrapped in cotton, the valley's in a shroud.
I'm standing in the center of a low-lying cloud.
The dampness is a comfort,
a chill upon the skin, before the noisy business of the daylight can begin. Everything is muffled, every color is a blur, like the soft vibration of a secret being whispered to her in the misty morning, where the edges disappear. Nothing is quite certain, nothing is quite clear. Beautiful deception of the light and of the air, finding all the magic that is hiding everywhere.
I've spent my life in neon, I've spent my life in glare,
but I prefer the mystery of the moisture in the air. It's a natural protection from the harshness of the view. Everything is ancient and everything is new. The trees are tall cathedrals in the middle of the haze, lost inside the rhythm of these slow and quiet days. I'll brew a pot of herbal tea and sit upon the stone, feeling quite connected while I'm standing all alone.
the barometer
Is falling as the temperature descends in this liquid garden where the horizon starts and ends. In the misty morning where the edges disappear, nothing is quite certain, nothing is quite clear. A beautiful deception of the light and of the air, finding all the magic that is hiding everywhere.
Wait for the evaporation of the heavy-hearted gray.
But don't be in a hurry to chase the fog away. The clarity is overrated, the sharpness is a lie. Better just to wander underneath the milky sky. Soft white, gentle light in the misty morning where the edges disappear. Nothing is quite certain, nothing is quite clear. Beautiful deception of the light and of the air, finding all the magic that is hiding everywhere. Misty morning, no warning. dark brown circle on the table made of pine, a signature of sorrow from a bottle of the wine.
Or maybe it's the bourbon
that we shared until the dawn, a messy little map of a love that's mostly gone.
I've tried to scrub the wood with a rag and with some lye, but the memory is stubborn and it refuses to die.
It's soaked into the grain, it's soaked into the soul,
a permanent reminder
that I'm no longer whole. The amber residue of a late night mistake, the heavy-hearted morning and the spirits that break. It's a whiskey stain, a ring of spent desire, left behind the ashes of a cold and dying fire. You can't hide the evidence, you can't wash it away. The mark of the midnight in the middle of the day.
I remember how the glass looked shimmering and bright before the liquid courage
turned into a bitter fight.
Every sip was a promise that we didn't mean to keep.
Now we're just two shadows in a house that's half asleep. The wood has absorbed all the secrets we spilled, every hollow dream and every wish that we killed. It's a rustic calligraphy, a narrative of thirst, finding out exactly which one of us was cursed. One more drink for the road that we're never gonna take, in the silence of the room where the morning begins to wake. It's a whiskey stain, a ring of spent desire, left behind the ashes of a cold and dying fire. You can't hide the evidence, you can't wash it away. The mark of the midnight in the middle of the day. Be a warning to the spirit and the moth. It's a trophy of the battle, it's a medal of the fall,
written on the furniture
and written on the wall. Brown ring, bitter, a whiskey stain, a ring of spent desire,
left behind the ashes
of a cold and dying fire. You can't hide the evidence, you can't wash it away. The mark of the midnight in the middle of the day.
Let it
stay there
in the
chilly air.
Whiskey
stain. asphalt for the feet, just the jagged little stones of a legendary street. Every step is a crunch, every mile is a test, in a landscape that is never really allowed to rest.
I got the white dust on the fenders of my truck, leaving all the city's slicker, vanity and luck.
Heading for the hollows where the creek begins to rise,
with the grit of the journey
in the corners of my eyes.
It's an unpolished path, it's a rugged kind of way,
underneath the ceiling of a hot and hazy day, on a gravel road where the rubber meets the grit. Every single stone has a story in it. No lines in the middle, no signs on the side, just the honesty of nature and a long distance ride.
I recall the way the wagon wheels used to make a sound before the heavy machinery
began to pound the ground.
There's a vibration in the pebbles that connects you to the past,
the only kind of foundation that was ever meant to last.
The weeds are growing tall in the center of the track,
looking at the mirror but never turning back.
I'll find a little shade beneath the sycamore tree and let the dusty mile set a heavy spirit free. The suspension is shaking and the spirit is strong, moving to the tempo of a prehistoric song, on a gravel road
where the rubber meets the grit.
Every single stone has a story in it.
No lines in the middle,
no signs on the side, just the honesty of nature and a long distance ride.
the gravel has a way of slowing down me and you. Accept the bumps and the bruises and the dust in the throat, riding out the journey on a rough-edged note. Crunch, grind, leave it behind on gravel road, where the rubber meets the grit. Every single stone has a story in it. No lines in the middle, no signs on the side, just the honesty of nature and a long distance ride. Keep on rolling, stones are calling, gravel road. hearth is cold and the logs have turned to ash, a ghostly glow from a long-forgotten flash. I'm blowing on the grave with a desperate kind of breath, looking for a pulse in the middle of this death.
One tiny orange eye is staring from the soot, tangled in the shadows at the chimney, soot Blackfoot. It's a stubborn little survivor of the massive roaring blaze, a flicker of the passion from our incandescent days. Feeding it with whispers in the dry leaves of the fall, trying to paint a light upon the darkening bedroom wall. It's a cinder spark dancing on the edge, a glowing little promise, a microscopic pledge. Not enough to burn the house, but enough to see the way to the early morning borders of a resurrecting day. I've seen the forest fire and the furnace of the mill, but the power of the small thing is a greater kind of thrill.
It doesn't need a mountain, it doesn't need a pyre to carry all the essence of a holy ancient fire.
The winter's at the window
and the frost is on the glass,
watching all the heavy-hearted
icing moments pass.
I'll shield it with my palm
from the draft beneath the door, until the warmth is spreading across the wooden floor. The smallest bit of courage is the brightest thing of all, standing in the wreckage where the giant timbers fall. It's a cinder spark dancing on the edge, a glowing little promise, a microscopic pledge. Not enough to burn the house, but enough to see the way to the early morning borders of a resurrecting day. It's the only bit of magic that we're allowed to keep. Nurture the vibration, celebrate the tiny glow in the secret places where the embers like to grow. Glow, fade,
the choice we made
it's a cinder spark dancing on the edge, a glowing little promise, a microscopic pledge. Not enough to burn the house, but enough to see the way to the early morning borders of a resurrecting day. Keep it alive,
wait for the fire to arise.
Cinder spark, gate hasn't been opened for a decade or more. The ivy is climbing up the handle and the door. It's stuck in a position of welcome and away, in the middle of the garden where the shadows like to play.
I've got a jar of oil and a heavy iron key, trying to unlock the part of you
that's still in me.
But the metal is stubborn and the hinges are tight, fighting against the pressure and the fading of the light. A little bit of friction, a little bit of grit,
a heart that's grown weary of the fire and the pit. It's a rusty latch on a forgotten garden gate, guarding all the secrets that we left to navigate. Give it one more pull, give it one more try, underneath the ceiling of the heavy violet sky.
The corrosion is a witness to the salt in the air, the residue of silence
and the ghost of a prayer.
I can hear the metal groaning as I lean against the wood,
wishing I could change the things I never understood.
Let the weather do its work
on the copper and the tin.
Let the wilder flowers
find a way to grow within.
We don't need to force it,
we don't need to break the lock.
Just listen to the turning of the ancient inner clock.
The red dust of time is a beautiful stain, a story written clearly by the wind and by the rain. It's a rusty latch on a forgotten garden gate, guarding all the secrets that we left to navigate. Give it one more pull, give it one more try, underneath the ceiling of the heavy violet sky.
To swing with a simple, easy grace,
when we were the rulers of this hallowed little place. Now it's just a barrier, a boundary of rust, turning every promise into particles of dust. Creak and groan,
all on its own.
It's a rusty latch on a forgotten garden gate, guarding all the secrets that we left to navigate. Give it one
stay closed, the truth is exposed. Rusty latch.
Footprints frozen in a sea of silent white. Tranquility is heavy in the middle of the night. No atmosphere to carry the sound of a cry, just the empty hollow of an endless black sky.
I'm kicking up the powder of 1,000 falling stars, light years away from the Mercury and Mars. Gravity is gentle, a feather on the chest.
Finally the traveler can find a place to rest, weightless and wandering through the cosmic debris, searching for a shore on a crater-filled sea. Lunar dust, silver and so cold,
a story of the universe that's never been told.
Glittering on the surface of a lonely spinning sphere,
wiping out the memory of
every human fear. Yeah.
I've looked back at the planet, a marble of blue,
thinking of the chaos that we put each other through.
But up here the silence is a holy kind of thing.
Listen to the vacuum and the song it doesn't sing.
Fine gray velvet on the ridges of the dark,
waiting for the ignition of a celestial spark.
My shadow is a giant on the desolation plain,
far beyond the reaching of the sorrow and the rain. The sun is just a beacon in the distance so far,
guided by the vibration of a prehistoric star.
Lunar dust, silver and so cold,
a story of the universe that's never been told.
Glittering on the surface of a lonely spinning sphere,
wiping out the memory of every
human fear.
Leave no trail behind you, let the traces disappear
into the vastness of the ancient frontier. Floating slow, nowhere to go. The sky is turning charcoal, and the air is getting thick. The lightning is a jagged and a terrifying trick.
I'm sitting on the swing
with a glass of lemonade, watching how the colors of the afternoon fade.
The dust is kicking up, and the screen door starts to bang
to the rhythm of the blues that the lonely elders sang.
I grab my old Gibson and I tune it to the wind, letting all the chaos
of the atmosphere begin. The barometer is shaking and the roof is starting to moan. The loudest kind of silence that I've ever really known. On a stormy porch, waiting for the rain to wash away the worry and the residue of pain. Let the thunder rumble through the marrow of the bone, while we watch the weather from our wooden weather throne.
first drop hits the railing with a heavy silver thud, turning all the dry earth into a riverbed of mud.
I'm playing for the clouds and I'm playing for the gale, a melody of thunder that will never ever fail. The hanging plants are dancing in a frantic wild display, losing all the heat of a long and humid day. I'll wrap myself in flannel and I'll listen to the roar, safe behind the threshold of the sturdy oaken door. Electric in the fingers, electric in the sky, watching all the heavy-headed tempers passing by on a stormy porch, waiting for the rain to wash away the worry and the residue of pain. Let the thunder rumble through the marrow of the bone, while we watch the weather from our wooden weather throne.
That's better than our own, a composition written
on a monumental stone.
Don't run for the cellar,
don't run for the cellar,
don't run for the light,
don't run for the light.
Just witness all the glory
of the chaotic night.
Boom.